Alright, DJ, if you notice I got my hat on, I'm going to do a trick that requires mental stuff. So I got my hat on. At any rate, I got two little short ones here. This first one, you just get a piece of paper. Actually, the way I saw this trick, they were using a newspaper, and I think that'd be a whole lot better than this, because this is a little bit more difficult than tearing. Alright, that's what you got to do. You got to tear. And, well, alright. At any rate, you tear and tear and tear, and then you fold it all up into a wad. Of course, a newspaper tears a lot better, at least the way it looks. This kind of paper, it just doesn't. Well, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's made different. Then, let me get this right. Put it in your hand, and you go, yabba dabba doo, or cowabunga. And then you say, all right, now, since I said them magic words and put a little bit of magic dust on it and all that, and I had a handful of magic glue, I'm going to try to make this piece of paper come back to one piece of paper. That's impressive. If you were looking at your side, but looking at this side, I still got the wad of ripped paper. I don't know what to do with it. Alright, well, let's get back to the second trick here. Now, if your dad's got a car as old as mine is, go out to the car and get his GPS system. And you can set it down on the table. Oh, I'm going to need to hold the camera to do this trick. But you got to open it up. This is one of the Boy Scout GPS systems. Alright. Remember these things? You can look through here and look, navigate. Alright, here we go. I'm going to lay it down flat on this mouse pad here. And I have to grab the camera so you can see it. Hold this over the mouse pad. Matter of fact, that's a very expensive mouse pad. Here we go. Now, you run your hand over it and watch that needle spin. Yeah. Watch that needle spin. Okay, so blow on it. And of course, you can't see it spinning. I got my hand over it. Alright, so. Now, yeah, you can't seem to move it with just your hand or blowing on it. So you gotta use your brain. If your dad's taking you to the a dentist and he's using his GPS system and you don't want to go to the dentist, you just use your brain, say, spin around, GPS system, spin around, and all of a sudden, guess what? Yeah! You're going to end up at Dairy Queen instead. Yes, sir! And then once you get to Dairy Queen, you can take your magnet out away from it, and it'll work just fine on the way home. Over and out. Over and out.